about technology, things I've been learning. So Tavi is here, and just to let you know, we're a little bit dark today. I'm not quite sure, but at least I'm here. So what is it you're trying to do online if you're running a business? The biggest thing that you really need is traffic. You need to have people coming to your site, people seeing you and knowing what it is you've got. If they don't know you, if they don't see you, then there's no way to sell. So what have I found that works on this? Now, the biggest thing I've seen is either solo ads or pay-per-click or something like this. But today I've been studying how to do it on Facebook. Now, the biggest thing with Facebook is you have to make sure that you don't go into Facebook jail. I've been there, and you may have too. The biggest thing that people find with this is if you try adding too many people at once or whatever, if too many people say they don't know you, you'll get blocked for anywhere from 3 to 30 days. On the other hand, if you try posting a lot of ads, the same thing. If you push your website everywhere, then they're going to ban your website being posted. Unfortunately, I've done that myself and seen way too many things that it's messed up. Sorry there. So what is it you need to do if you want to make it happen right? The thing you can do is go into groups and actually post something of value. Don't just go out there and spam like other people do. Go in there instead, maybe share a picture and put a little quote or something that somebody else can appreciate. I don't know, quote somebody, but keep it short. Don't put it more than like 3 lines. And you can have it where people want to share with, contact you if they have questions, or you can link them to your website, or, many different ways you can do it. But you don't want to just go through and say, come make $5,000, click here. Everybody else is doing that. You've got to be different. Unless you're different, nobody's going to notice you. You'll just fall in with the crowd. So it doesn't matter what business you're trying to promote. You've got to take that time, and it doesn't necessarily take a lot of time. You just go through and put a few posts out. Don't put a lot of them out at once. Facebook will ban you for excessive posting in a short time. There's a great way to do it using email, which maybe I can go over another time, that you can post to several at one time, including a picture, and see just how that works. So what is it you want to succeed in? I mean, do you have a business you like? Do you have something you want to have other people see? You want people to know who you are. And something that was just pointed out to me today was something about branding yourself, not your product, which I thought was a very valid point. Let people know who you are. Don't just go out there and say, oh, I got this great thing, check into it. Don't just go out and plug that. If people know you as opposed to your product, they are going to watch you and they're going to follow what you're doing. And because they have some kind of a connection to you, you're going to have the integrity and the response from people. They're going to come to you as opposed to you just going out and saying, oh, hey, put the time into doing it right. Learn what it takes. And, if you want to find out the right tools, you can go to tavius.biz and check that out. But really the biggest thing to see is going to be how you can actually make a difference. When you post something, post it with the idea of how can I help someone else? It's not about you. It's about who you're talking to. People don't want to hear, I just made $50 million. They want to hear, well, maybe they want to hear it, but at the same time, you need to actually give them a little bit more. Point out to them that, they have the ability to do it, and maybe you're giving them lessons on what they can do to make their own money. Hopefully my voice isn't as far off as it seems to be when I look at the image here. But when you see somebody who is doing what you want to have, if they've got what you want, think about this. What is it that would catch your attention? Would you see somebody that says, oh, hey, come in here, make $50,000, and you're all good and everything's awesome? Or would you rather have something about, well, people are making money at this, and I can show you how, which is better. But if it's just coming from a total stranger, they don't care. They're not going to give you the time of day because they don't trust you. Trust is a huge thing in anything. If you ever try selling, which I've done, if you go through and say, okay, well, come buy this computer, or come buy this whatever, buy this car. Okay, they don't know you from Adam. And you may be the greatest person in the world, but if they just hear the first thing is, come buy my car, they're going to be the ones that say, oh, just looking. Now, you can take that person who's just looking, even in a car lot or wherever, and break down with them what it is they're looking for. Don't even go into that first. Is say, how you're doing. Get to know the person. Don't just go out there and say, oh, you got to buy this today, or great sale right now. Don't want to miss it. Take the time first and introduce yourself. Get to know a little bit about them. What is it that they do? What kind of passions they have, whatever. Just get the connection. Make sure you really know a little bit about it. And I'm sure you know how to make a friend. This is really the same thing. You've got to communicate and not just say, oh, buy this. And it's the same way online. Get to know somebody, let them know you, and you'll find more people coming to it. So you go through this effort, you make friends with somebody, and then you gradually lead it to, well, what is it you're looking for? I mean, obviously you're here looking, so there's something of interest to you somewhere. So what is it you're trying to find? What is it that you're looking to find out about? So you can talk to them, and you talk to them with a point of giving them information, and you can do a little bit of a soft sell along the way. It's like, well, maybe you want to get one today, and you can slip it in as a bit of a joke. But if you ask them, the magic number seems to be 3. If you slip it in there a couple times in the conversation, you can make a difference, but you've got to take that time and say, hey, what is it that you're looking to see? Are you looking to, if you're doing an online business, are you looking to make money? Is it you're trying to find something that works for you? How much money are you looking to make? What's your experience? Sorry. Frog in my throat. So the point is that let a person know that you're human, and don't just say, want your money. I want your money now. Sign up and let us be a team. If you sound like a robot, they're going to see it. And at the same time, if you are using auto posting stuff, or is posting trash online, the same thing. They're just going to see you. I mean, go to any one of the groups out there that has, it's a success type or business. Make money at home, work from home, whatever. Pick a topic, but go in there and look at what's being posted. I guarantee you, what you're going to see is make money from home. Click here, or how would you like another $10,000 a month, or risk-free, make money. Now, these may all be perfectly great opportunities, but if people don't know you, they're not going to care. They see so many things online. They're bombarded with them. So what is it you can do to make the difference? The difference is you provide value. Show people that you care about them. When somebody sees you just giving something away with no strings attached, whether it's knowledge of some sort or just a bit of support, they're going to keep looking for you. And you're going to build up a following. People who are saying, oh, hey, this person's doing something awesome. And you do that long enough, and people are going to come up to you and say, what is it you're doing? Or, if you're putting out a link on there, they're going to eventually look at it because they see that you are real. And they want to know, they're eventually going to get to this point where they want to know, what is it he's doing? What is this person doing that he can just share this? It doesn't matter what it is. Put out the value. Put out the quote from Einstein or a quote from, Napoleon Hill, whoever. Put a picture with it and put out there to share it. Now, if you wanted to, you can do a little sneaky bit there. Have them share it once it's been shared a few times. Then you can come back, edit it, and put your link in there. And it will change it on every one that's been shared. This is a really, really big thing that a lot of people don't realize. So what is it that you're going to see? What is it you want to see? Who are you going to listen to? Who is that person that's going to say to you, hey, check this out? Who are you going to pay attention to? Is it going to be, Joe Blow that walks past the street? Or is it going to be your best bud over here? It's like, Fred that you went to the bar with last night, or, maybe you went to school with, whatever. These are the people that are going to have a little bit more force, right? And it's the same with you. Now, maybe you don't have a chance to go out with all these people to lunch, but what you can do is let them see you online. They'll eventually get the idea, oh, hey, I know this person. I recognize this person and their passion, their willingness to share and to help other people. Helping other people is really what you want to do. And no matter what your business is, if you can help someone else, you're going to go miles beyond where your average opponent is. Even on your team, somebody says, oh, hey, this is cool. But somebody else says, this is how you can do something. This is really cool. Here's a lesson for you. Oh, and by the way, check this out. It's not even your main focus. It's there. But, I found it myself that, like, one of my own little indulgences is the couple of games here on Facebook. So what have I found? I've actually found that I go in there and I might go through several times, and all of a sudden, it keeps on getting stopped right before that last move. But then I'll wake up in the morning and I'll go up and I'll plug into it, not even thinking about it. And it doesn't matter if I make it or not. I'm just going through and trying it out to see what happens. And all of a sudden, I just got past the level. And how did I do it? By putting my attention on it, but not putting my entire desire, not putting me into the result. The result's going to happen eventually. This doesn't matter what you're doing. If there's a way to do it, it can happen. I mean, now the Tokiyashi Maru, that's a little bit different. You may have to actually reprogram the simulation, but that's a different issue. If there's a way to do it, you're going to find it. And no matter what it is, there is a way to do it. You'll find a lot of people have made their mistakes. They've gone through, they've done something, it didn't work. So they did it a different way, it didn't work. Every time you fail is a lesson, and it's just telling you how not to do something. So step up there, make it happen. Be the person you want to be. Let someone else see the person. I mean, it's not, you hear the fake it till you make it kind of thing. And that's not quite right. What you need to do is be that person who's going to make the difference. Be the person that you want to be. Don't have to fake it. Just say, okay, well, I am a successful person. I am a person who is pulling in the success I want. I'm helping people immensely, and people are starting to really appreciate it. Don't even worry about trying to represent to somebody this is what I am, so much as just feel it inside of you. What you feel, what you have in here, this is what makes the difference. It doesn't matter what people have seen for the last 15 years, no matter how many times you failed or not made it, you're going to find that you're still going to get that eventual success. Somebody's going to get there because they see you don't give up. And, one day you're going to be able to come to your family, the people that have said, oh, yeah, you're doing that online thing. And, you blow it off. And one day you come up to them and you say, hey, I just made X amount of money. Then all of a sudden, those people are going to come up to you and say, hey, can I borrow $20,000 or whatever? So some people just have this whole, somebody else can do it, you can't do it, or they can't do it. Doesn't matter. What they think is totally irrelevant. The only person who has an opinion that matters to you is you. And sometimes you're going to find that you have some kind of concern, something that's not working for you. And you're going to see, okay, how am I going to make this happen? What is it that I need to be to make this happen? Do you just go on and say, oh, hey, I'm going to keep doing what I did last week. And if I keep doing that, eventually something's going to happen. And that's not necessarily true. I mean, if you're trying to crack the shell of an egg using a hammer and expect it to come out where you can actually eat it, this is not something that's going to work if every time you are clicking on it or pounding on it, suddenly everything ends up spread all over the counter. It's the same thing with anything you're trying to do online. If you're trying to make money, trying to get yourself out there, if all you're doing is going into the Facebook groups and saying, oh, yeah, buy my product now, give me money, and I'll show you how to do it. Let people know who you are. Let them see that you're not just like everybody else. You are a person who has some kind of influence, and give them the value. Give them something worth seeing. Let them know you are different. So what is it you want to do? I mean, do you have a family you're trying to protect, to support? Um, maybe you're trying to buy a new car, a new house. Maybe you just want to have that security, get rid of your job. Take the time, write it out, decide what it is you want to do. Decide for yourself. This is my goal. This is what I'm going to make happen, and I am going to see it happen, all because I keep doing the right thing. Even if you do the wrong thing, it's just a lesson of what not to do. If you go through and place 20 ads on Facebook, and 15 of them don't get you a thing, 4 of them get you 3 or 4 clicks, and 1 of them gets you a windfall here, a cascade of people that want to see what you have. That is the one you want to keep doing. Keep focusing on the things that are going to make you make what you want to have happen. So you and you alone have the integrity, the ability, and the way to make it happen is all inside of you. Anybody else trying to hold your hand isn't going to get you there. I have people on my team, and one of the things I point out is I can't hold your hand. If I show you how to do everything and I show you all of this and I spend all my time calling you, you're going to find that your business grows the same way. That you have to go through and you end up teaching your people that same thing. Call your handler, call your boss, your team leader, and they're going to say, okay, eventually you're going to get so overwhelmed you can't make it happen. So what you need to do is point people the right direction. Say, hey, here's the training, here's what you need to study. Look at it, check it out, and follow the directions. Do exactly what it says there, and you will find results. You're going to not necessarily say, I'll call you next week, and if you have a lot of people, then sure, you can spend time doing a hangout like this. Get people there, let them know you're there, and they will see this is at least a connection. I know this person doesn't have time to contact everybody. If I've got 50 people joining me a day, I can't take that time to say, welcome to the team. I can't call all these people individually. Now, I can get an assistant, and the assistant can do it if that's all they're doing for a day. But, a lot of people, you may not, whenever you're starting out a business, have that opportunity to get your own assistant for it. Now, you can sometimes talk to a friend, and if you have a lower number, you're just trying to get them and trying to get a little bit of integrity there, or a little bit of image out. You might have a couple of friends that are in their own businesses and talk to one of them and say, hey, I'll call your new people, you call mine, just to point out I'm your assistant. That'll give you a little bit more of an image in somebody else's eyes. But honestly, what it comes down to is you get so many people and you can direct them to a video. Maybe you've got a video hangout like this. Maybe you've just got your own video on YouTube that you want to say welcome, or if you have it on a website, put an introduction page on your page and say, hey, here I am, great to meet you, glad to see you here. Here's what you need to do. Go through step 1, 2, 3, go through the 5 videos. Once you've done that, go through this training and apply this. And I can tell you the exact same thing. If you go to my website, which is tavius.biz, tavius.biz, and you watch that video, follow the directions in the video, sign up with me. There are 5 videos to go through. You do these 5 things, and then there's a training, how to make your business work. And you could start making money today. There's people who have done this, and they've made $1,000 in their first day. Can I guarantee it? No. You might or might not. Anybody comes in, then what you do is totally up to you. You can have everything in the world in front of you. You can have the exact step-by-step map. But if all you're going to do is sit there, you have the map, but, oh, hey, look, you know, Gilligan's Island's on, and I'm going to go watch that for a while. And, you know, I'm going to go check out this. And, oh, hey, look at this post on Facebook. This is cute. You know, if you're spending all your time doing that, you're not going to get anywhere. You've got to take the time, apply yourself. No matter how positive you think about things, if you don't do something, it's not going to happen. You've got to take that time and make yourself known. Make your determination that this is you, this is your life. You are in control of it no matter what you do. You and you alone can make that difference. So take action, take inspired action. Set your goal. Once you've got the goal set, decide what it is, learn the steps you need to have, find out what it is you have to do, and then do it. Keep doing it. If you fall down, just get back up. Keep going, no matter what it is. Just keep moving forward. You fall down, get up. You fall down again, get up. Eventually, you're going to find that you've done all the wrong things. So suddenly, the only thing you can do is the right one. This is where you need to focus. Learn more, apply it. So that said, I'm going to wrap up for today. But if you haven't seen it, go to my page, tavius.biz, T-A-V like Victor, I-U-S .biz. Go to that page, watch the video, and follow the directions. Once you're in there, you can go forward with the trainings. And I am there to help. You can contact me, but also you can contact the coach. There is a coach dedicated to you specifically if you sign up today. So take the time and go to that page. Again, tavius.biz, T-A-V-I-U-S. Thanks, and have a great day.